Hi there everyone, this is Mama Crystal, Karen Corcoran Hall from Tara Biz Condal and ClientMarketingSolutions.com. I wanted to come, tonight is a very special night. It's the full moon, it's a super moon, it's a full moon in Virgo. Now I'm not into astrology, but my star sign is Virgo, so I'm really feeling the energy shifts and the energy changes around this full moon. And I wanted to come and do a video, not a live, I wanted to do a video so that I could post it to you lot to share what I'm going to be doing this evening for financial abundance, to manifest financial abundance. It's a very simple procedure. It's one that I haven't done for quite some time. So basically what I do, I'd like to run through very quickly what I actually do with my crystals, what the crystals are. I've got them here sitting beside me, waiting to be introduced to you. And at the same time, I also wanted to introduce something fun for financial manifestation in the next 28 days, because 28 days is obviously the moon cycle, and we want to do something fun, have a little experiment. This can be done this evening, because if you don't have all of the crystals, don't worry. If you don't have sage, if you don't have all of the paraphernalia that I've collected and I have around me, don't worry about that. You can do this with even just one crystal. All right, so what do I do on a full moon or around a full moon? I like to cleanse my energy before I go into manifestation mode. So I have several things that I will use. All right, one of them is sound, okay, a Tibetan bowl. Okay, I can cleanse myself, my own energy, the energy of the crystals. It's very important that we've previously cleansed the energy, all right, because we're going to infuse these babies, these crystal babies, with some manifestation energy. Okay, so we can use the Tibetan bowl, or even we can use beautiful white sage. You can see I've got a beautiful situation here with my sage, so I'll literally light up the sage and do some saging of myself and of my room where I'm going to be doing the manifestation in. All right, and I can also use, I've got a beautiful slab of selenite, okay, because selenite is one of the most beautiful crystals connected to the moon. Selenite is the goddess Selene. So you can see that that's a beautiful slab, so we can put the crystals here for a while while we're preparing the room, etc. And this stone will actually cleanse the other stones, so it's a beautiful stone to have. All right, so that's selenite. So those are the three ways that I have currently of cleansing myself, my energy, my stones, my crystals, so that I can maximize on my manifestation. What's the next thing? You need a pot plant. All right, a green pot plant, any green pot plant will do. You look for somewhere in your room that you're going to fix the pot plant for the next 28 days. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to write out what we financially want to manifest, what we need financially, what those financial goals might be, excuse me, on a piece of paper, and be very clear about that, okay? And then the next thing you're going to do is infuse the intention, the energy into the crystals. Now, I have a beautiful, you can see this one, this is an absolute beautiful piece, okay, of smoky quartz. You can see the rainbow bits and pieces. Now, that is an example of smoky quartz, but also this is an example of smoky quartz. All right, let's get it into focus. So it doesn't have to be something as big as this, it can be a tiny, in fact, when what you'll see is I would recommend thoroughly that it is a tiny crystal for obvious reasons. Why am I using these particular crystals? They're what I would call wealth manifestation crystals. Now I have on my side cabinet here a little piece of pyrite. Now I wouldn't be using pyrite, and you'll see in a bit why. All right, I wouldn't use pyrite, although it's a very powerful wealth manifesting crystal. It's beautiful to have inside a business, okay, on your work desk, in front of your clients, etc., because it will help you manifest a lot of financial abundance, ladies and gentlemen. The next crystal that you could use is a piece of jade. You can see that that's a beautiful, just a small piece, okay. Another abundance crystal, wealth crystal rather, is tiger eye. All right, you can see that beautiful sheen there. I've got another piece here just to show you of citrine. Okay, citrine, not another piece, the other two pieces, so that we don't get confused. This is smoky quartz and this is citrine. Now I actually have a tiny piece, a slither of citrine in my wallet, in my purse, okay? Because it's very, very powerful to manifest. And I love this piece because it's got rainbows. I always say, if you pick up a crystal and it's got rainbow qualities in it, it's even more powerful. It's an even more powerful manifester. So this is a beautiful piece of citrine. All of these stones, as I say, are manifestation crystals. And last but certainly not least, a nice piece of aventurine, okay, which is oftentimes mistaken. The Chinese use this when they're going gambling, etc., and not jade. Okay, you can see that they're very similar, but there are apparent differences. Now, aventurine is what they actually use a lot more of than jade, because jade's got to be very expensive. So you can get yourself a piece of aventurine, and don't go into panic mode if you don't have all these crystals. Even if you don't have any of the crystals, you can do it for the next full moon and don't worry about it. So we don't want panic. Mama Crystal is here to bring you calm, to bring you joy, to help you manifest all these wonderful, wealthy scenarios in your life and in your business. All right, so what I'm suggesting that we do, first and foremost, you cleanse with the methods that I talked about earlier. You cleanse yourself and the space that you're going to be working in. All right, this only needs to take you 10-15 minutes, I promise. It's simple and it's straightforward. Once you've cleansed the energy, all right, we then go and take a piece of paper, write out the manifestation goals, the financial goals, because we're talking about financial manifestation in this next 28-day cycle. So we write out our intention on a piece of paper. What I like to do this because I've been doing this for quite a while. I like to actually take a photograph of it, and then when I finish the little ceremony as such, I actually go out into the full moon and burn the piece of paper, burn it, because it's literally giving it up to the full moon, giving it up to the universe, okay? I didn't say that this wasn't going to be woo-woo. It is woo-woo, but it works. So we've cleansed ourselves, our energy, the energy of the space we're going to be doing this ritual in. We've written out of our intention very, very simply. And then what do? We take the crystals, okay, and we actually bury them, and they're going to stay buried for the next 28 days in the soil of the pot plant. All right, so it's a symbolic growth of your wealth. That's what we're going to be manifesting here in the next 28 days. That was the reason, if you remember, I said not to use pyrite, although it's one of my most favorite crystals for wealth manifestation. But because we're going to be putting it in the earth and obviously watering the plant, this is a mineral or a crystal. You can see it's very metallic and it will rust. So we don't want to use it for that reason, okay? And that, folks, is basically it. Get your crystals, cleanse your energy, write out your intention on a piece of paper, and then bury your crystals in the pot plant and leave the pot plant there for the next 28 days, and see how your financial abundance, your financial goals will be met. Your money symbolically will grow, your wealth will grow the same way as the pot plant will grow. All right. So what do you think of that? Isn't that fun? Now, I haven't done this with the pot plant for quite a while. Every full moon I do a little ceremony, and this particular full moon is very, very powerful for wealth manifestations. That's why I wanted to do it. So guys, hopefully that has been fun. I hope to see all of your comments down below the video. Sending you much love, and I'm leaving you right now to go and manifest and do my little full moon ceremony. Sending you much love, guys. Bye bye.